And we're on Friday the 11th, which is also my birthday. Although it's not my birthday today, but March 11th is my birthday. And that's a Friday. I love my birthdays on a Friday or Saturday. Anyways, so we're back to upper body. We have 4, 5, or 6 rounds. And then we have a part 2, which is T-holds. So we have front raise, single arm high pull, clean and press, bent over fly, and T-raise. So we have front raise, single arm high pull, then you would switch arms. You wouldn't hold two. Clean and press, clean, press, clean, press, and bent over flies. And then our T-hold is just hold it in a T. And your arms are a little bit forward, okay? They're not way out here. They're like this. Okay, I have a tickle in my throat. 4, 5, or 6 rounds, front raise. So this is really simple, but it burns. Your palms are gonna face you, okay? So your knuckles are on top. You're gonna raise up and just come back down. 2, 3, 4. So I'm pretty parallel when I come up, okay? And again, your arms are not like totally straight locked out. They have a bend to them, okay? So there's a little bit of a bow. So like when I come up, see how they're bowed out? They're not like this. There's a bow to them. That's your front raise. Single arm high pull. So you're gonna just hold one weight and you're gonna have the weight in between your legs. You're gonna pull up. So a normal high pull, you've got 2. This one you got 1. So start in the middle and pull like diagonal up. So you're gonna bring this up above your chest, back down, up, down, up, down. Your elbow and the way your arm goes should be parallel to the floor. It shouldn't really be diagonal. It should be straight like that, okay? So sometimes with these, depending if I have like a little bit of a heavier weight, I'll put my other arm out and I'll almost do a little bit of a squat when I come in. Okay? That's my ankle cracking like that. And then you're gonna switch sides. Okay. Clean and press. So we talked about presses when we talked about our thruster. So here is a clean and press. This is what it looks like. Flip up, press. 1. Clean, press. 2. Clean, press. Clean, press. So a clean. Clean is the act of bringing the weight either from the floor or from the hang like we're doing up to your shoulders, okay? So this is a clean. A clean is kind of like a flip, all right? So a lot of times when we do things, we clean without even realizing it. Like if you're going to do a shoulder press, you have the weights here, you clean them up to your shoulder in order to do the shoulder press or whatever else, you know, if you're gonna do something overhead, you usually clean it and then do it. So a lot of people neglect to do cleans like on their own. Like they don't even think that's like an exercise. So you're gonna basically almost do like a shrug and flip. That's what your clean is. Your clean is not a circle. This is a bicep. This is basically a hammer curl. So you don't want to do a hammer curl when you're trying to do a clean. A clean is more of a flip. So it's kind of like a shrug of the shoulder, and then obviously you can only shrug so high, so you're going to shrug and flip. Shrug and flip, okay? That's your clean, and then you're going to press. 1. Clean, press. 2. Clean, press. 3. So when you press and you're up in the air, your arms should be like this. They shouldn't be out in a Y, or they shouldn't be like this. They should just be up overhead, and they should be overhead. So they shouldn't be here. Your shoulders should kind of be like in your ear, but your head should poke past. So that's where it should be, and you don't want to be like this, okay, either, way back. If you're doing the sway back, think about squeezing your butt cheeks and tucking your hips forward, okay? So I naturally have like that happen with my back anyway, but now when it happens, it actually hurts. So sometimes I just do it with a clenched butt the entire time, so I know that I'm not gonna do that, okay? So if your back is overarching, clench your butt, and clenching your butt will tilt your hips back, okay? Back forward instead of out. You want them under, not out, okay? That's for a couple of different things. You'll notice I've said that before. And then bent over flies. So with anything bent over, you're always gonna have the same stance. It's gonna be similar to our straight leg deadlift, where our butt went to the wall, our back came forward. It's gonna be the same stance, okay? So if it's bent over rows, bent over flies, whatever it is, it's gonna be this type of stance. So we're doing flies, which is normally you lay on your back and do it like this for your chest. These are reverse flies, so you go the opposite way, it works your back. So I'll show you from the front. So you're gonna be here, and you're just gonna lift up to like a T, down. Up to a T, down. Up, down. You're gonna think about squeezing your shoulder blades in the middle. So let them squeeze, squeeze. But you wanna avoid like doing weird things with your neck when you're in this position. So I usually just try to be like neutral with my head. Okay, so that one's fairly easy. That's the end of your rounds part. Oh, I need this. And then your second part are T-holds. So I'm telling you 4 rounds, pick how many seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, T-holds. So all you're gonna do is stand like this and hold them out to the side. So as you can imagine, this gets pretty tiring pretty quickly. These are only 5 pounds and I can feel it, okay? So with this, you're not out straight. You're kind of diagonal forward. Like if you were to naturally lift up your arm, it lifts like this. It doesn't lift back here, okay? It lifts like this. So that's how you're gonna be. So then be a little bit diagonal forward. You're just gonna hold it till it beeps. Then you're gonna drop. Then there's round 2. Hold it until it beeps, okay? So that's gonna be a little bit tough, especially after arm day, but that's the point, all right? So that's week 2.